Comrades!
has been defeated.
Glory to Raptoria. Well, it's actually the People's Republic of China.
The oppressors of the people have been conquered.
Absolutely. Wow, this is a beautiful environment. Look at that. Beautiful.
Now peace and prosperity ought to blossom.
Of course, traditional Chinese buildings with their Germanic build.
As an ambitious member of the local provincial administration, you are going to take the necessary steps to achieve this.
Yes, comrade.
If you do your job well, there could be a post in store for you on the Central Committee of the Communist Party.
Ooh, nice.
Long live the People's Republic of China.
Raptoria available now. T-shirts in the description.
All right, cool. Awesome.
The wreckage from the Civil War lies all over the landscape like festering wounds.
Wow.
As testimony to the horrors of the past, to the oppression of the workers and farmers. This has been stopped now. The country will be newly built by the masses who've been freed at last, to shine thereafter far more brightly than ever before.
I have a feeling they're really
The
trying
old
to market to the
railroad line
Chinese
from
here in this game.
Chengdu to Chongqing was severely damaged during the war. Steel is a necessity so that this key transport corridor can be repaired as soon as possible.
Okay, so it looks like we've got a pre-made rail line. I also see a beautiful hydroelectric dam under construction here, so you bet that we're going to have to come up here and deliver like machine parts or concrete or something, so we'll come back to that as soon as possible. If you haven't already, make sure you click or tap that like button and let me know you want to see more of this wonderful game, Transport Fever 2. I can't believe it. It's really awesome to be here. Let's connect the already pre-existing railroad line, it seems. Construction not possible. That's because I'm clicking on the wrong spot. All right, we have a lot of Chinese steam engines and such to work with, so I guess we'll get on those as soon as possible. But for now, let's go ahead and connect everything in a pre-existing rail line. Looks like they were damaged from the war, but we can try to get them reconnected. So let's go ahead and do that. So yeah, obviously this is taking place not after World War II so much, but after the war between, I guess, the People's Republic of China, or the Communist Forces, and let's see, I believe it's called the White Army. There we go, Chiang Kai-shek and such. All right, looks like the train line is looking pretty good so far. Looks like we just need to connect a few more lines right about there, and then that should be pretty much it to the steel mill. So we'll need to be able to deliver, well, it says deliver steel, so I guess we're going to do that first, and then we probably have to supply the steel mill with the iron ore and the coal that it'll need. So hopefully this line is pretty good. Looks like we'll have access to electric trains as well, so that's good. Perfect. All right, let's see. Just a little swing around to the side, and we should be good. This train line looks good so far. There we go. I love the music yet again. Beautiful. Yeah, so Mao Zedong and all the other people who were part of that military basically led the people to freedom, and now they're super free, and they couldn't be more free. That's awesome. Great, good for them. Let's see if we've connected everything now. Okay, so it looks like one more thing to do right up here is the steel mill. Actually, wait a minute. There's a rail line there, so I guess we'll connect there too. But before we do that, let me actually build a small depot here, because if we're going to be delivering steel, then we're going to have to do it via the train. So let's build another cargo station. And I better build a two-track cargo station. Can I delete this old track? It's kind of nice that some of it was already there. Okay. Excellent. We can do anything. Okay, so let's make a 2-lane here for bypass. And we'll connect it via a road just in case there's some reason we need to connect in the future. There we go. Perfect. Excellent. All right, now, one last thing is to connect the tracks to the steel mill and also to the other town, which is... Oh, there. That's the one. That's the one we're connecting to. Excellent. That's the end of the line. Perfect. All right, so that should register as soon as we unpause, I think. No? Let's see. Well, looks like these two towns are connected. Chengdu, yep, and Chongqing. I don't know how to say those words, so bear with me. It's fine, as long as we connect it. Maybe I must have missed a line somewhere. Let's fly along the whole route and see and make sure we didn't miss anything. I may have missed a small spot somewhere along the line. Oh, looks like I went over to the right railroad line. There we go. Let's Let's try to connect. We'll try to keep this one connected on the right side. There we go. All right. Did we miss anything? So we need to deliver steel. Wow, small sections of the rail line have been destroyed. Looks like it's connected. All right, if I try to run a line on it, that's probably what I need to do is run a line. All right, looks like we've gotten everything connected. Now we need to deliver steel. Now, who needs the steel? Looks like the town of... we need to deliver steel. Who requires it? Well, there's a site here that requires steel. Maybe that's for some other project. So we could probably do that via truck. So I guess what we need to truly do is deliver materials to create steel and then deliver the steel here. So I guess they kind of lack some instructions. So there's a... it looks like a coal mine here, iron mine over here. So we can connect all these up basically via roads. So let's get started then with a few road connections. There we go. We'll curve it in a little bit. There we go. Yeah, we'll go back to the town. Perfect. Okay, now, let's see. Oh, wow, we can actually build roads with bus lanes. I didn't realize that until now. Yeah, let's see. Alright, so the iron mine is connected and it'll pass right through town. And then we'll just connect the remaining steel mill over here to wherever they want to draw. Oh, it's a track construction factory. Okay, it must be for tractors, maybe. Alright. Well, that seems to be the only place to deliver steel. So technically, the two cities are connected as required. Now let's go ahead and connect the steel mill. I think trucks will be enough for this one. And the coal is pretty close, too, for trucks. Not perfect, but close enough. Looks like there's another steel mill down here. So let's see. Looks like more iron there. And more coal that we can eventually bring from up here. This would probably be better for a train line up here to bring to the south. Okay. All these question marks, I think, are factories or old military bases we can reconfigure. So we'll do something with that later. Okay, let's get started by building our truck line and then basically trucking everything in, since we're still trying to build our railroad, I guess, with all the steel. All right, let's see. It looks like we can build it now, but it'll be a good idea to just build the roads first. As we've seen many a time in this game, it's the best move to connect everything this way. Okay, now let's build ourselves some depots. So we want a truck station here, just across. Will be a good spot. Perfect. Then we want one for the iron ore refinery, or rather the iron ore mine. And then one for the steel mill, or rather the tractor factory, whatever this is here. And one for the steel mill, right over here. Okay, so we should have, what, 4 lines connected now? Let's build a central road depot here. One for coal, one for iron, and one for steel to be delivered. Fantastic. Glory to Raptoria. Let's start with our first line. Let's go ahead and go in order of making steel. First, we'll need to heat up those furnaces with some wonderful coal, so let's do that first. Then our second line, we'll bring over iron ore, and that'll make the steel. And then we'll deliver that steel with line 3 from here to the storage area. Now, it says to deliver steel. It says track construction industry. So, oh, that's what that is, track construction. I was thinking like tractors, track of railroad. I got it. However, what's interesting is when I click on steel, it points it over here, but there's no real industry over here. So I guess we've got to work on that one first. Yeah, that seems to be the only facility that's making tracks. Okay, that makes sense. I thought it was like tractors or like tracks for tanks or something. I didn't know. All right, that makes sense. So now we should be able to buy all the trucks in the world. And now we'll see Chinese trucks. That'll be kind of cool. Or Russian-made trucks from our friends in the Soviet Union. Let's see. So we want... what trucks are the best? Diesel at 60 kilometers. Can hold 13. Oh, yeah. Let's go. All right, we're going to buy... Actually, all of these can hold all the necessary items. So let's buy 20. Or let's buy 15. Let's buy 30. Because the coal mine is a little far away. So what we'll do is we'll put maybe 10 road vehicles on the coal mine. Actually, the iron ore and the coal are kind of the same distance. If you look at it, it's kind of hard to see, but Yeah, they're about the same distance. Let's go 10, 10, and 10. So 10 for the steel, coal, and iron. Excellent. Let's go 15. So 20. That's line 2. And then the last line. Line 3. Perfect. Okay, that should get us started. And we already got the train connected, so that's good. Although it's not recognizing that. But I'm going to go ahead and try to get started by building a train depot here and set up a train that goes along the line. Now, what I'm assuming is this is probably going to be our first mission where we need to transport a large number of people along a rail line. So what my hope is here is that we can actually use all the buses and such inside these towns to get people to and from the actual rail lines and stuff. So that way we can move people along the rail. Just like we did in our previous episode with the airports, the rail lines will be super important, just like the airports are. We'll just need to bring people to them. Okay, so that looks good. Now let's set up a new line. Let's have this one go in reverse. Let's have it go all the way from the top down. So we'll stop at every little city along the line that has a passenger stop. And one more, I believe. Perfect. Okay, that should technically be connected. Now let's find out what glorious locomotive we're going to purchase. Let's see here. China Railways. Maybe we should go with something Chinese in order to, you know, be honorable and whatnot. Oh, 1918 to 1968. What year is it? 49? Okay, well, let's go with the China Railways one. Perfect. And then let's add a bunch of passenger cars. Suburban or the Eggroff. One holds one less person. A toilet is also part of the equipment. Ooh, fancy. Let's go with the toilet one. We'll go with 6 to hold. Ooh, this is a lot of people. All right. Line 4. Okay, so technically they should be connected and ready to roll. We do have an alert here, which is line 4, which reports what? Could not connect all stations. So I might have not... You may have noticed I did not connect all the rail, so we're going to see where along the line. Maybe it's just reporting that some of these rail lines are broken still. There was a war, so it would be accurate in reporting that these are damaged. So I guess we'll try to rebuild the tracks wherever we can. Maybe they want us to build a double line the whole way. That might be it. Although this is a singular station here. Nope, that's a double. Oh, he turned around there. How come? That's strange. It's not recognizing the track being completed up there. He turned right around even though the track is open. That's strange. Alright, I'm going to complete the track in appearance and then I'm going to let the train go again. Oh. I think I found out what the problem is. I think it was because of the second line, maybe? I'm going to have it fall all the way along. There we go. I love building a dual track in this game. Okay, I see where we may have messed up here. Regardless, we would still have to wait for the 50 steel. So I guess rebuilding a war-torn railroad line isn't easy, as you got to make sure all the connections are perfect. So as soon as that red thing starts flashing at the top, that means all capitalism has been removed. And we're safe again. Alright, let's see here. Perfect. And we'll build one more line here. I think it's because I was switching back and forth between lines. I was having a hard time. You can't, like, switch between the lines on junction stations, so that makes sense. Okay, let's ride the line again by just visual inspection. There are junctions here at the station. So let's make sure we've got 2 parallel lines during our glorious rebuild of the Chinese railroad. Chinese People Railroad. I don't know what the exact term would be. In Japan, it's J-Rail. In the United States, it's Amtrak. I assume in China it'd be called the Glorious People's Happy Smiles Railroad of Success and Glory. .com. Okay, there's a little section here we missed. So we go all the way back here. A little bit more. I think they wanted me to connect both trains.
The farmers, both men and women, work hard to feed the entire population.
There we go.
Give them a helping hand.
Oh, we finished both of them. Excellent. Build a farm. At a construction site, choose what should be built there. All right, so if we're going to build farms now, we're probably going to want to build it close to towns. So let's do... Oh, and these guys will make what? If we give them food, they'll make machines. Interesting. Well, that's probably going to be a goal for later to build the hydroelectric dam, and I bet we're going to have to ship it along to the town. So let's do a... Well, actually, if we build a farm, it's got to go to a food processing plant. So where's a food plant? We need to make food, because these farms will only produce grain. So grain for machine parts, but where do we make the food? Grain for machine parts. Well, let's make one over here, so that way we can feed 2 towns. So let's try that. Uh-oh, it's still in German.
The economic advancement of the Republic requires modern machinery that is not yet able to be produced domestically at the present time. For the time being, the machinery is supposed to be imported from the Soviet Union, a friendly nation, in exchange for food.
Hilarious. Okay. Lol. Game developers with their jokes. Exchanging food. They're not going to know what to do with that if we gave it to them. Alright, I'll play along. Alright, how do we connect to this farm here? There we go. Okay, so the Soviets will trade with us at these trade posts. So machines for food. Got it. Alright, good thing we went with trucks. That's pretty easy to ship along that way. It looks like there's another one up here we can do too. So there's one across the river. Ooh, we can make a glorious bridge there. Okay, let's go for this one. I like this mission so far. It actually does feel like we're building a nation after a war. I mean, technically we are, and it truly feels like that. I love building these little truck depots, especially when we gotta do that kind of stuff. Alright, let's get a road depot in town too, and maybe we can start connecting some of these via buses. But we have to do what the People's Central Committee says first. Let's try there. Okay. Now just a truck line between farm to... There we are. Okay, what is this? Why is there still a question mark? We already built the farm, so I guess it's just stuck there. Okay. Now, let's buy vehicles. We want to exchange grain. And we want as much of that grain as we can to be turned into machines to build our empire. Alright, let's go with 5. 5. There we go. Okay, now it just needs to be delivered. Let's do the same up here. I want to double our production. Oh, looks like there's another problem. Train 1's still having trouble, even though the game did recognize that we're connected. That's alright. We'll take a look at that a little bit later. Kind of difficult to build that when they've given you little patches to work with. Ah, perfect. We can build a little bridge here. Let's build a stone bridge. Beautiful. Actually, let's convert it first. Perfect. And another truck station. Okay, so farm for machine parts number 2 is connected here. We could probably build another farm here and get it connected through there. Okay. I'm going to just do 2, because maybe eventually they will need something else near the construction site. So let's just do 2 for now. So let's build ourselves a... where's our truck depot? Okay. So let's build a new line. So line 6 will go from the farm to the machine shop, but I need to build that stop still. Stop. Okay, you stop. All right, there we go. Perfect. Now, let's go with 15 trucks again. It's because it's a long distance, and I want to make sure every little morsel is transported immediately. We're not concerned about money. We're concerned about the people and our profits. Okay, let's go for line 6. Excellent. All right, how's our train doing, by the way? Let's see where he gets hanged up. Hanged it up. Oh, he's too long for the station. Uh-oh. Well, that's something I'll have to keep in mind. We need to cut 2 cars off that. Can you head to the station? Or the depot? All right, we need to cut 2 cars off him. He's a little too long. It's the first time I've had that problem. to have a train a little too long for the station. That's good. That's a good problem to have. Means we got a perfect sized vehicle if we cut the 2 tracks off, 2 trains. Okay, let's go for...
The Central Committee has drawn up a 5-year plan for economic output growth. It lays the cornerstone for the new economic system. The agricultural sector and industry are supposed to be restructured step by step. The party predicts sensational rates of growth for all sectors. And your province is even going to surpass the target. The cities and towns were severely affected during the Civil War. Make sure that the designated production targets are surpassed so that the supply is more than merely assured.
Maximize railway freight distances. Oh, so they want us to start maximizing the shipment via rail. Interesting. All right, so first, deliver food to towns. So how do we deliver food, though? Because I need to make the food first. I can't just deliver grain.
Membership in the party offers all sorts of advantages. Fellow comrades give each other a helping hand.
Here we are.
That can only be to your benefit, and naturally, to the benefit of the whole nation.
Accept.
A fellow comrade, in this case a lady, proposed to you that you might like to deliver machinery in return for particularly generous compensation from the public purse. In the interest of the whole People's Republic, you can hardly say no to that.
Deliver 50 machines to a goods factory. Where's a goods factory? I guess we gotta make the goods factory first, too. This is weird mechanics. This is a whole new world for me. Okay, so we need to build... Oh, there's a good factory there. Okay, well, let's do this. We need to deliver food, so let's build another farm. And then let's build a food factory here. So some of our food has to be exported to the Soviet Union in order for us to be able to make machines. That makes sense. Let's do another one for a food factory here and there, so then we can immediately start shipping to the nearby towns, at least these 3. And then we need to make goods. So how do we make goods exactly? What material would be required to make a good? I would assume maybe steel? So maybe we better consider building a goods factory up here. Then we can ship things down the line. Oh, actually, it would be right next door. Okay, let's go goods here. Oh, machine parts. Okay, perfect, because we're already getting some here. Excellent. All right, so we'll just connect this road. All right, let's start from top to bottom. So we will go for a small depot here. I guess we'll build that first. We'll build the road and then the depot. Glorious. Now the depot. Excellent. And that is a truck station, so we're good. And then build ourselves a street that goes across. I think we'll try to get a shallow crossing over here. Otherwise, we're trying to pass on a mountain. There we go. That's a little better. Ooh, beautiful curved bridge. Let's go for an iron bridge. Nice. Okay, wait, why is it a one-way road? Oh, I can make one-way streets? Oh, cool. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, that's cool. How did I end up with that? I had no idea those actually existed. Cool. Oh, that's neat. How did I do that? Oh, there's one way. Oh, that's so cool for optimization. Urban streets, highway streets. Oh, okay, you can even make highways too. Wow, I'd never done that yet. That is awesome. That's a new good thing to learn. For now, let's just go with, I don't want a tram. Oopsies. Just kidding, people. How do I just upgrade to... I just want to build a road. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, this has gone all crazy. Wait, what is this? Upgrade. There we go. Oh, that's a whole different thing. Okay. There we go. All right, so it's a whole different button for upgrading. So now we're just on a regular road. Perfect. Okay, so machines, we'll need to get food delivered here first. Whoa, look at all the trucks. Whoa, communism. Ah, yes, communism working perfectly. Excellent. It's beautiful to watch in its natural habitat, isn't it? What's going on here, commies? Why is there, like, no food coming out? Line 6. Well, I'm just going to make all you guys change, because I need to deliver food to the north now. Or maybe make a different line. That's weird. A lot of these objectives are just to deliver small amounts, so I don't need to build like a whole train line to support these yet. But eventually we'll build that whole empire. Okay. Tight turn there, but it'll work. Excellent. Okay, so now we should be able to deliver food to get machines, and the machines to make goods. And then we need to deliver goods to towns, so we'll deliver the goods from here to there. All right, perfect. So that'll be our first one. Okay, so we'll start with goods in the south. But also it says we need to maximize railway freight distances. So we're going to have to load some of this stuff. I think we'll probably load food to go north. That'll be easier. Okay, let's start with our first supply lines. So for whatever reason, line... what is this? Line 6 is all goofed up with trying to deliver coal? Or maybe I never set this line up correctly. Let's check line 6 again. Oh, yeah, that was my bad. I never actually... well, this is actually good news, because now we'll just have them go up here instead. I just didn't finish it. It's totally fine, because now we're going to repurpose them instead of delivering for machines down there, which we can eventually do. We'll just have them deliver up here instead for the time being. And we need them to deliver into town from the goods factory. So let's build one for both bread and goods. So if we build a big O truck stop, we're going to have a lot of trucks coming in. So let's have bread and goods delivered by the river, by the old river. All right. So let's see. Any truck stops nearby? Okay, let's see. First line needs to be corrected is line 6. So that one will go up here now to deliver food for machine parts. And then let's go ahead and start buying some trucks. We'll buy 10. So this will bring the machines to the factory. Actually, that's a short distance, so let's do 5 on that one. No, 10 is good. And then we'll go 10 to deliver to the town. Good. Okay, let's go with 10. So this will deliver on line... Actually, I got to make those lines. Okay. So new line from machines to the goods warehouse, or to the goods factory. And then from the goods factory. And of course I could connect all these and have them do it as one, but it's good to do it in stages. Okay, so let's go with random vehicles. What do we have in storage still? Okay, so we'll go with 10 on line 7, 10 on line 8. Cool. Alright, so machines should be completed and the goods should be delivered. Now we need to work on food and freight distances. So food will be just delivered across the road. So we'll have our pickup and drop-off points. Considering the goals that we'll have to do in the game, we will probably end up, if these have to deliver food first to the Soviet Union, then we'll, end up probably switching it later to have to deliver it to local homes or something along those lines. Okay, these factories are directly connected to the truck stop, so we can go directly to the new location, which is right across the railroad. Seems to be relatively flat over here. Not perfect, but... Oh, can I build a bridge here? Yeah, cool. Warning, somebody... Wait, warning, make sure Zangya West is connected to a street network. Where's that? Check that out here in a second. Well, that was a helpful notification. I may have missed something. So let's go check it out. Cool little bridge there. I don't know. Just something different. Okay, let's buy a road depot. We'll check on that alert shortly. This music is so calming. Okay, let's go from here to there. Go with 10 on our new line again. Beautiful. All right, where is our problem? Looks like we had an alert. No warnings? It told me there was a warning. This truck depot is connected, yep, and there are materials coming out. All right, now we need to deliver the food. Seems to be good to connect these highways first. Okay. Alright, that's connected to our first town. There's a town in the north as well that we can connect to. Alright, these are all connected, aren't they? Okay, so now we can start delivering food as well. Now, are we delivering the... Let's make sure we still had an issue here. Oh, it looks like all this traffic has goofed up all the trucks and stuff. They're not able to pick up stuff. Let's check line 6 again. Strange. Let's go ahead and have all these trucks. Is there a way to check all the trucks on line 6? Let's go ahead and have them return to vehicle depot. Now they must have glitched out a little bit and got stuck after I first goofed up their distribution. Ah, good. Now they report here. Let's get 15 of these ready to go again, and we'll get you guys back on line 6. Hopefully they can turn around. Good. Excellent. Now they're loading up with food. Perfect. So food will be delivered for machines. Machines will be delivered for goods. Goods will be delivered to the town. And then we can also start shipping food up here if we need to accomplish our maximized freight distance. So let's build a depot next to the train. I can see these goals are going to be much longer in this game. So I will see you guys when we're almost done. Alright, food has started to be delivered to town. And what's this? It looks like the government is looking to crack down on capitalism? Uh-oh.
The party leadership has launched a campaign against corruption, wastefulness, and embezzlement of state property. Not that you're the least bit guilty of anything like that. But just to be on the safe side, you should be worried that headquarters doesn't catch on to your lavishly paid deliveries.
Okay, so it says lines for importing machines 1. Actually, we have, I thought we had several lines importing machines. Yeah, we have one here, and they are delivering food. We have our second one up here. So it looks like it says we need to delete our previously delivered lines, or whatever. What line is this? The line for importing machines is this one. Oh, it's 6, isn't it? This is our food line. Do I have to delete this one? Let's see, line 6. Vehicles on the line, okay. Let's go to line 6. Let's tell all these guys to go back to depot. And let's delete line 6 and pretend this never happened. I figured that wouldn't be correct. So technically this is the line that's importing machines. What about the other one? Let's try this one. Which one is this? This is line 5, I believe. Alright, let's delete this one as well. So apparently we don't want to import machines anymore. Okay. So we'll go ahead and stop all these. And let's delete line 6 then. Or 5.
How inconvenient. In spite of everything, the party headquarters did get wind of what you were up to.
Uh-oh.
Now you have to pay back double the money you pocketed if you don't want to end up in a penal colony.
Alright, we'll pay it all back.
You paid dearly to learn your lesson. Getting rich at the state's expense is not a good idea. At least you didn't land in a prison camp
That's true. But we were trying to, like, import machines to make the country better now. Come on. All right, anyway. No sense arguing with a communist. All right, food's coming in. We just need to maximize railway distances now. So let me try to load some of these, this food onto these rail cars and try to ship it from our station down here. I'll have to convert it to cargo, and then we'll have to go, I think, does that mean 1,000 meters or kilometers? I don't know. All right, let's get it done. All right, I think I got this. So one piece of cargo being traveled 1 kilometer counts as one railway freight, what is it called? Freight kilometer per month. So basically, if I take 100 items, 100 goods, and transport them 100 kilometers, that'll count as 1,000 railway freight kilometers. So now this thing should be fully loaded since our food line is going pretty good. Oh, 28 out of 36, so not fully loaded. Pretty close, though. So if we take this... Now, actually, it has to be done within a month, so long as our train makes it there and back a few times, we should be good. I've also increased the number of trucks coming from the farms, which still doesn't seem to be enough. I got to go even more. So we got trucks coming in from both of these farms. Looks like the further one is probably going to need to bring in a little bit more, but all this food is being shipped out. I've also upgraded our centers, too, so more food can be picked up and more grain can be dropped off. So it's going good so far. So hopefully this counts here in just a moment. Looks like we're about to hit the hundo. Where's that train now? Train is approaching, where's that thing? It's an express train, and I pulled the other train off the line, too, but I also built the signals and such, too, so it should be good. What? How'd you get out here? Oh, wait, why are you stopping? Oh, because he switched tracks. Okay. I think I thought I sent him back to the depot, but never mind. My mistake. All right, I'll get it going here in just a minute. We'll increase the output very soon. Oh, that took a bit. All the food factories are working away now. I've built an actual road through the mountains now. That actually looks really good. It's beautiful. And it goes all the way over here to the farm. I've also shut down the other food delivery to LaShawn. They don't need to eat. The party said so. So, all right. So we got food being made here from the 2 farms and then being trucked into the train station here. Additionally, I also fired up our good old illegal machines line again to have a ton of goods stacked up here because I was tired of waiting. It's like 1954. I don't know. It was like 2 or 3 years that I spent kind of just fiddling around with building some roads and getting everything looking good. So it's going good so far. Looks like as soon as a grain is ready, it's transported via truck. Like literally, a grain of rice or a soybean or like a chicken egg is strapped down to a truck and hauled immediately over to the... actually, I think probably a bad idea to load that in the back of the truck. I think it should be loaded closer to the cabin, but anyway, I'm no trucker. Anyway, we've got 2 trains ready to go. The first one's already on its way. The second train's about halfway full. What is that, 20 out of 54? 22 out of 54, so should be not too long until we're fully loaded and ready to go. When that train makes its way back, that'll be counting as another month as well, or mile on our month here. So this train fully loaded with goods now on its way back, another 90 on the way down, so we just need to make sure it gets there before a month. That other train needs to get moving, but I think we're about ready to hit the goal. Come on, baby. Come on, don't reset on me. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Come on, don't do it. Don't do it. Let's get this other train to go. Just go. Start rolling. Go. There we go. Look at those numbers come in. Come on, baby. Speed up. No, damn it! I knew it would do that. All right. It was the end of the month. All right. So long as these 2 trains are moving, though, we're okay. So the mileage should come in pretty quick. All right. Second time's the charm. It'll be fine. All right. Come on. Come on. Second time's the charm. Let's go. 8, 10. Come out. Come on. Hit that 9. Give me the 9. Let's go. Oh, okay, it's up at 900. Come on, baby. Come on, not the end of the month yet. Go, 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 go. Go, baby. Oh, there we go.
Woo. Thanks to your unprecedented zeal, last year's planning targets were exceeded by far. The socialist transformation of the economy is making rapid progress.
Oh, good.
The remaining bourgeoisie has been stripped of power, and production facilities are in the hands of the people.
That's right.
Now that the basic needs are covered, work can get started on the production of high-quality goods and more complicated machinery. And more machinery means even more income. New types of products require new types of materials. That's why a chemicals industry is supposed to be built up.
Oh, okay. Time to build a chemical plant and get started on that construction. Chemical plant. Wait a minute. This one's already up here. Oh, this requires chemicals. Well, let's build. Can I actually reconfigure this to be something else? Oh, you can actually change what factory it is. Well, let's build a chemical plant here, and then I could just have a string of trucks. I certainly do like having trucks across the map, so we need to build a chemical factory.
As a result of outstanding goal achievement, the Central Committee has raised the planning target for the coming years. Prove once again that you can't be topped when it comes to diligence and loyalty to the party.
All right, so we got to grow some things and deliver goods. Well, luckily we're already delivering tons of goods. We just need the towns to grow, which means opening up the food supply again, unfortunately. But, all right, let's get it going. I'll see you as soon as we're on to the next step. Wow. Well, it took me almost all day, but I finally got here. Just a few more people left, and we've got to the 1800. In the meantime, I took the liberty of building a hell of a lot of supply lines just in case anything happens in the future. So I've connected all the steel mills. Pretty much every building in the game has been connected, or at least on the map, and all the cities too, either with private roads, railroads, or with some sort of supply of some sort. Just need to get a few more people. They seem to die off sometimes too, or I guess disappear, for the glory of the people. There we go. So we just need to get a few more. Oh, it looks like a huge die-off, but it doesn't matter. What really matters is that I got everything connected, and we should be able to see some more stuff. Look at this. I redesigned our distribution center here. It looks good, and it's working really nicely. I made an entrance here, and then all other paths are an exit, so all the trucks are able to bring in supplies and leave with whatever they need right away. And pretty much the same thing over here at the other food factory, just on a smaller scale. But everything's kind of coming in and going to where it needs to go. So hopefully one more train drops off and we should be good to go. I'll show you a little bit more in just a second. All right, come on, baby. Come on. Just like 2 or 3 more. Also, we're going to be seeing a lot of road vehicles not breaking down, but just getting old. These are notifications that we should
Thanks
upgrade.
to your efforts, the People's Republic's economic output is evolving splendidly. In order to achieve even better results, the communities ought to take on more responsibility in the future. The motto is, manufacture equipment on your own, find raw materials locally, and learn technology through practical experience. Instead of being steered by a central authority, each region should manage the industries it needs on its own.
Wow.
Steel production is the key link in the chain for economic development. The farmers have been instructed to build small blast furnaces in their backyards in addition to food production, so that steel production will continue to grow.
Hell yeah, well, we at least got one of these done with the freight rail thing. So we need to convert a farm to rail production? Steel production? Okay. Well, I guess we can convert this one since it's just supplying a little extra food. But,
all kinds of vermin are afflicting agriculture in the People's Republic on
Uh-oh.
a serious scale. The party leadership has contracted you to get rid of the creatures.
how?
Sparrows are one of the greatest plagues in the country. They peck the seeds from the fields and consequently destroy the entire crop. Arrange for a suitable level of noise. Completely frazzled, the birds will soon fall from the sky. The sparrow plague has been resolved extremely effectively. That's called success. Unfortunately, the measures you took have not only decimated the sparrows, but the whole bird population as well, which has led to a drastic increase in the beetle population. The pests have to be poisoned.
What? Okay, I'm going to build another steel mill here because we have coal being brought down too, so I'm going to do that here. This one's only... I don't know where to... Actually, I don't know if I want to change it after all. Well, the party is chosen. We have to change something. Actually, wait a minute. There's a coal mine here, but that's quite a far distance for iron ore. Let's do... I can't convert that one. Let's do this one then. We'll bite the bullet on it. We got to do it. So, farm for steel production. Let's go with this one. Okay, so now they're steel. They're making steel. All right, what's the next thing? Drive a vehicle between the first and second highlighted areas to spray pesticide. First and second. Is this a vehicle's just got to drive here? This is the same area. Do you want me to? I mean, I already have vehicles that drive through here. I don't know what the hell they want. Drive a vehicle between the first and second highlighted areas. Where's the first one? I don't know. All right, I'll get this sorted out, and then we'll move on. All right, now we are finally tasked with building the dam. I also had to shut down the trains in order to achieve one of the goals, which was to make things locally rather than shipping them far. So now we just need to deliver 200 steel, 100 machines to the dam. And then also, I think this quest might be glitched out because when you click first and second, I tried to make other vehicles and stuff go through here, but it's not working. Sometimes when I reload an autosave or something like that, it should work. So if I don't 100% this one, it should be doable by just going back to an autosave. I had to do that similarly with the mission with Switzerland, where I had to go back and load due to some reason. I can't remember exactly what mission it was, but all right, anyway, let's get this dam built. Is it a goddamn? It possibly is. All right, she's almost complete. Just a few more materials. I did finish the machines job as well, and I know we're jumping through this one, but this one's got a lot of girth to it. This, well, not only the dam, but the mission too. There's a lot of side objectives. This one still seems to be glitched out, so I'll try to keep going on that one. But it's pretty easy just to drive a car through a highlighted circle, so it's not like, oh darn, we couldn't do it. But there you go. All right, everybody, that is it for our mission in China. You did the best and tried everything you could, but the measures you don't... what? Food is getting scarcer and scarcer. Disasters in the making. Vanish and go into exile. Ooh, bad times for China, I guess. Okay, I'll see you guys next time for more. Thanks for leaving a like on the way out. And, let's consider this one 100%. I'll try to reload it, see if I can get it, but we'll see. Thanks, everybody, for the support. I'll see you next time. Thanks.